Aaron Rodgers stood at the podium, facing a room full of eager reporters. The tension was palpable as the star quarterback fielded questions with his usual poise. But then a confrontational reporter from the back of the room spoke up, his tone dripping with condescension. "Mr. Rodgers, many people believe you're past prime and no longer capable of leading your team to victory. How do you respond to those who say you're washed up and should retire?" The room fell silent, the weight of the question hanging in the air. All eyes turned to Aaron, waiting for his reaction. The disrespect in the reporter's question was evident, and everyone braced for a potentially volatile response. Aaron took a deep breath, his eyes locking onto the reporters. The seconds ticked by, creating a tense, suspenseful atmosphere. Finally, he began to speak, his voice calm and measured. "I appreciate your concern," Aaron said, his tone even and composed. "But let me tell you something about leadership and perseverance. It's not about what others say or doubt. It's about believing in yourself and your team and consistently working hard to achieve your goals." The reporter's smug expression faltered as Aaron continued, his words carrying a weight that resonated with everyone in the room. "I've faced many challenges in my career, and each one has made me stronger and more determined. It's easy to criticize from the sidelines, but true strength comes from standing tall in the face of adversity and never giving up." The tension in the room began to ease as Aaron's powerful message sank in. Reporters exchanged glances, impressed by his composed and dignified response. The smug reporter shifted uncomfortably, realizing that his attempt to provoke had backfired spectacularly. Aaron's eyes softened as he addressed the room. "I want to encourage everyone to lead with kindness and respect, especially in difficult times. We all have the power to uplift others with our words and actions. Let's choose to be positive and supportive rather than tearing each other down." The room erupted in applause, the admiration for Aaron's grace under pressure evident in the response. His words had struck a chord, reminding everyone of the importance of integrity and empathy. As the press conference continued, the atmosphere was noticeably more positive and respectful. Aaron's powerful response had set the tone, demonstrating that kindness and strength go hand in hand. As the press conference ended, Aaron Rodgers left the room, feeling a mix of relief and pride. He had handled the disrespectful question with grace and turned a potentially negative situation into a positive message about kindness and respect. Once he got home, he took a moment to reflect on what had transpired. Later that evening, social media lit up with praise for Aaron's response. Fans and fellow athletes shared their admiration, using hashtags like #respect and #classact. The incident quickly went viral, with clips of Aaron's calm, measured reply being shared and retweeted thousands of times. Aaron scrolled through the messages, humbled by the outpouring of support. One particular message caught his eye, a heartfelt tweet from a young fan named Jenny. She had faced bullying at school and felt inspired by Aaron's response. "Thank you, Aaron, for showing me that standing up with kindness is always the right choice," she wrote. Aaron's heart swelled with emotion as he realized the profound impact his words had on others. The next day, Aaron sat down with his close friend, Mike, to talk about the experience. Mike had been a pillar of support throughout Aaron's career, offering advice and encouragement during tough times. "You handled that situation perfectly, Aaron," Mike said, nodding in approval. "You reminded everyone what true leadership looks like." Aaron smiled, appreciative of his friend's words. "Thanks, Mike. It just felt important to address the disrespect in a way that promoted positivity. We need more kindness in the world, especially in moments of adversity." Mike agreed wholeheartedly. "Absolutely. It's not just about being a great athlete. It's about being a good person, and you showed that yesterday. Their conversation shifted to more personal reflections, with Aaron sharing stories of his upbringing and the values instilled in him by his parents. My dad always taught me to treat others with respect, no matter the circumstances, Aaron recalled. He'd say strength isn't just about physical prowess, it's about the strength of character. Mike nodded, understanding the significance of those lessons. You've definitely carried those values with you, Aaron, and it's clear that they resonate with so many people. Aaron thought about the young fan, Jenny, and her message. He felt a renewed sense of purpose, knowing that his actions had the power to inspire and uplift others. Determined to use the attention from the press conference for good, he decided to plan a visit to a local community center to speak with young athletes about resilience, kindness, and sportsmanship. Aaron Rodgers stepped into the community center, greeted by the eager faces of young athletes. He was here to share his story and offer words of encouragement. The room was filled with anticipation, and Aaron could feel the energy buzzing around him. Thank you all for coming. Today, Aaron began, his voice warm and genuine. I want to talk to you about resilience, kindness, and what it means to be a true leader. The kids listened intently as Aaron shared personal anecdotes from his life, moments that had shaped his character and values. He spoke about the challenges he faced early in his career, the doubts he had overcome, and the importance of believing in oneself. I remember a time when I was benched during a crucial game, Aaron recounted. It was a tough pill to swallow, but it taught me a valuable lesson. Strength isn't just about physical abilities, it's about mental toughness and how you handle setbacks. As Aaron continued to speak, the kids were captivated by his authenticity and humility. He wasn't just a superstar athlete. He was someone who had faced adversity and emerged stronger. A young boy named Ethan raised his hand, his eyes full of curiosity. Mr. Rodgers, how do you stay positive when things get really hard? Aaron smiled, appreciating the thoughtful question. It's not always easy, Ethan, but I focus on the things I can control: me attitude, my effort, and how I treat others. Surround yourself with people who lift you up and believe in your potential. And remember, every challenge is an opportunity to grow. The room fell silent, absorbing the wisdom in Aaron's words. The connection he was building with the kids was palpable, and it was clear that his message was resonating deeply. After the talk, Aaron spent time interacting with the young athletes. He played catch with them, offered tips on their technique, and listened to their dreams and aspirations. The kids were thrilled to have such a personal experience with their hero, and Aaron's presence left a lasting impact. As the day drew to a close, a young girl named Mia approached Aaron, her voice trembling with emotion. Thank you for coming, Mr. Rodgers. You've inspired me to keep going, even when things get tough. Aaron knelt down to Mia's level, his eyes filled with warmth. You're stronger than you know, Mia. Keep believing in yourself and never give up on your dreams. As Aaron Rodgers left the community center, he couldn't help but feel a sense of fulfillment. The kids' enthusiasm and determination had left a lasting impression on him. He knew that his message of resilience and kindness had resonated deeply with them. Meanwhile, the stories of Aaron's impactful response to the disrespectful interviewer and his visit to the community center spread like wildfire. Fans shared their personal experiences of how Aaron's actions had inspired them to overcome their own challenges. One such story came from a young girl named Lily. Lily had been facing relentless bullying at school. Her self-esteem had plummeted, and she felt powerless to stand up for herself. But after watching the viral clip of Aaron shutting down the disrespectful interviewer with grace and dignity, Something shifted inside her. She saw a powerful example of how to handle adversity with strength and kindness. With renewed determination, Lily decided to speak up against her bullies. She remembered Aaron's words about believing in oneself and treating others with respect. Gathering her courage, she addressed her classmates and teachers, sharing her story and advocating for a kinder, more inclusive environment. Her bravery inspired other students to join her cause, and soon the school saw a significant improvement in its culture. Acts of kindness became more frequent, and the sense of community grew stronger. Lily's transformation was a testament to the ripple effect of Aaron's actions. Aaron heard about Lily's story through social media and was deeply moved. He reached out to her, sending a heartfelt message of encouragement. "Your strength and courage are incredible, Lily," he wrote. "Keep standing tall and spreading kindness. You're making a real difference." Lily's eyes welled up with tears as she read Aaron's message. It was a moment she would cherish forever, knowing that her hero believed in her. The connection between them, though distant, was profound and life-changing. Aaron Rodgers' response had ignited a spark in countless individuals, leading to a movement of kindness and respect that spread throughout the sports community and beyond. Athletes from various backgrounds began sharing their own stories of resilience and kindness, creating a wave of positive change. One evening, as Aaron was scrolling through social media, he came across a heartfelt post from a retired athlete, Carlos, who had faced immense adversity during his career. Inspired by Aaron's actions, Carlos decided to share his story publicly for the first time. "I want to thank Aaron Rodgers for reminding us all of the power of kindness," Carlos wrote. "When I faced my toughest challenges, I felt alone and misunderstood. But seeing Aaron's grace under pressure has given me the courage to speak up and encourage others to lead with empathy." Carlos's post quickly gained traction, and people from all walks of life shared their own experiences of overcoming adversity and finding strength in acts of kindness. The sense of community and support was palpable, and it was clear that Aaron's actions had set off a chain reaction of positivity. Aaron decided to reach out to Carlos personally, expressing his gratitude for the shared message. They connected over a phone call, discussing their shared values and the importance of using their platforms to inspire others. The conversation left Aaron feeling even more determined to continue his mission of spreading kindness and respect. Meanwhile, Aaron collaborated with various organizations to promote programs focused on mental health, anti-bullying, and community support. He participated in events, spoke at schools, and lent his voice to campaigns that aimed to uplift and empower individuals facing challenges. During one of these events, Aaron met a young boy named Alex, who had been struggling with anxiety and self-doubt. As they talked, Aaron shared his own experiences of dealing with pressure and uncertainty. "It's okay to feel scared or unsure," Aaron told Alex. "What's important is that you don't give up. Believe in yourself, and surround yourself with people who support and uplift you." Alex's eyes filled with tears as he listened to Aaron's words. "Thank you, Aaron. You've given me hope." Aaron gave Alex a reassuring smile. "You have incredible strength, Alex. Remember, you're never alone in this journey." The impact of Aaron's actions continued to grow, reaching far beyond the world of sports. His message of kindness and respect resonated with people from all backgrounds, creating a ripple effect that touched countless lives. The community he had helped foster was stronger and more united, driven by the belief that everyone had the power to make a difference. Aaron Rodgers continued to see the ripple effect of his actions throughout the community. The stories of resilience, kindness, and positive change were a testament to the power of empathy and respect. As he reflected on the journey, he knew that the impact of his message extended far beyond his own actions. One day, Aaron received a letter from an elderly man named Mr. Thompson. The letter detailed how, after watching Aaron's press conference, Mr. Thompson was inspired to mend a broken relationship with his estranged son. The letter expressed gratitude for Aaron's example of leading with kindness, which had given Mr. Thompson the courage to reach out and reconnect. Aaron was deeply moved by the letter and decided to visit Mr. Thompson in person. They spent hours talking, sharing stories, and reflecting on the importance of compassion and understanding. Mr. Thompson's reunion with his son had brought immense joy and healing, and he credited Aaron's message with giving him the strength to take that step. As the visit came to an end, Mr. Thompson looked at Aaron with tears in his eyes. "Thank you, Aaron. Your actions have brought so much light into my life. You've shown me that it's never too late to make things right." Aaron left Mr. Thompson's home with a renewed sense of purpose. He knew that the legacy of kindness and respect he had championed was creating meaningful change. It was a powerful reminder that every small act of empathy had the potential to touch countless lives. Take inspiration from Aaron Rodgers' journey and lead with empathy and respect in your everyday interactions. Recognize the power of small acts of kindness to create meaningful change and strengthen your connections with others. Embrace opportunities to make things right and foster an environment of understanding and compassion. By choosing to uplift and support those around you, you can contribute to a more empathetic and united community. Be the example of humanity and respect that the world needs.